When Butler County prosecutor Mike Moser reached out to drug addicts to help fight the growing heroin problem, he was hoping for a few dozen calls.
At last count, there were 125. One of those addicts tells 9 on Your Side Scott Wegener it was a turning point in her life.
Heroin goes by a lot of different names, but when you talk to Butler County prosecutor Mike Moser, don't call the problem it causes drug abuse.
Drug abuse is when you've taken too many aspirin for your headache. This is drug suicide here.
He says the growing epidemic of drug crimes has reached critical mass in his office.
85% of every case I handle has got some drug involvement.
He decided to take matters into his own hands, reaching out to those at the other end of the needle. People like 51-year-old Katrina Clemens.
He wanted to know what makes me an addict.
Katrina's story, growing up in an abusive household and then losing the sister she says protected her, had her searching for the wrong answers at age 14.
I did my first pill. It was a 5-milligram Valium. From that day to this one, I fight this addiction.
From her story and the 124 others who called, Moser says he better understands the origins of the problem. He plans to direct prevention efforts towards those at risk of picking up the habit before they get hooked. Top of that list, the children of addicts.
If this is an epidemic and he's living with those kids, there's a very high likelihood that those children are being exposed to this drug problem. She was.
Katrina says being part of Moser's effort is also helping her as she tries to reclaim her life.
If I can say Katrina and not go this other way, I'm sorry, then I can help somebody out.
Scott Wegener, 9 on Your Side, Hamilton.